Hey YouTubers! Well, today I'm going to go through my top 10 TV shows. These were all currently still running, but the series might have ended, or they are running now, but they've been running for the last couple of years, the last good few years anyway, and these are my favourites, so let's get started. My first show is QI by the BBC, presented by the awesome and definitely more intellectual Stephen Fry, and his co-presenter slash scapegoat Alan Davies, who has a different kind of intelligence to Stephen Fry. It's not that he's not intelligent, it's just different kinds of intelligence, and it is brilliant. And each series goes through in a letter of the alphabet. The last series was series L, and it was brilliant. So the next series will be series M. That should, if you can work that out, that should tell you how many series have gone. It is very educational, and it's good for your bizarre facts, and I love my facts. And the guests that they have on are usually repeat guests, but they're great. And they have the Jolly Japes, and they have a bonus round every couple of series. Like for the E series, they had an elephant in the room bonus, and when a question was an answer, the answer was an elephant, they'd show this placard of an elephant, and they got bonus points for it, and it's brilliant. Check it out. It's QI by the BBC. Brilliant. My next one is also by the BBC, and it's called Mock the Week, and it's presented by the awesome Dara Ó Briain, and who I'm very excited to go see in November. Can't wait. And it's basically 7 comedians, because Dara gets in on this as well. Basically rip the absolute life out of the news stories that week and create a quiz where they gain points, because you never see how many points they get, with questions about the news that week mixed with some improvised stand-up. It's brilliant. The captains are Hugh Dennis, and there isn't for the second team there isn't a full-time captain, but the guest panelist for the full-time panelist for the second team is Andy Parsons, has been in there since series 2, and the full-time panelist now for Hugh's team is Chris Addison, but it was Frankie Boyle. So if you're wondering where he came from, he is famous for Mock the Week. So it is brilliant. Check it out. It's brilliant. It's by the BBC. Well done. The third one is by Dave. It's a new show. It's in its first series, and it's called Taskmaster. Taskmaster is hosted by Greg Davies, also known as the head of sixth form in the In-Betweeners. He plays the Taskmaster. He basically rules the show and rules the roost, and gets 5 different comedians, 5 comedians this series, to do weird and wonderful tasks to gain points, to win prizes, which all the comedians have donated in the first round, which is the prize round. And the 5 comedians which are in this first series are Frank Skinner, Roisin Conaty, Tim Key, Romesh Ranganathan, and Josh Whitcomb. More on him later. But it's brilliant. It's in the first series. I hope that Dave will make more of this. It's hilarious. Check it out. My fourth show is MTV's Catfish. The stories are bananas. The investigating the catfish is very interesting. When they get to meet the person that they've either been catfished by or they think is the real person, that's great. You sometimes get a happy ending as well. They end up being the real person, and Neve and Max, the presenters, are brilliant. They're funny. They gel together. They record it with MTV's TV cameras, and Max vlogs it as well. It's very good, very informative. They help a lot with the person that's being catfished, and they help the person that's been catfishing them, and tell them how it's wrong to do that and why they shouldn't do that. But it's great. Check it out. It's by MTV. It's brilliant. My fifth show is Top Gear. I'm just going to put it out there now. I am going to watch the new lineup of Top Gear. I just want to see how they're getting on, and I quite like Chris Evans, and see how the other presenters gel and things. It could be good. It could be worse than the last one, but you never know until you try, do you? But I did like Clarkson, Hammond and May though. Very challenge based, lots of different cars. Clarkson didn't like manual labour, but let's face it, doesn't like anything nowadays. Hammond was very much get up and go, and it was brilliant. And May was just May, wasn't he? Check it out. Check it out when the new series comes on, because I assume it's going to be just as good. Well, that's my intentions anyway. But the old ones with Clarkson and May are being shown on Dave, so check it out. The sixth show I've got is by ITV, and it's Keep It in the Family. The presenter of this is Bradley Walsh, who is a seasoned presenter, actor and stand-up comedian. He is hilarious. He goes off on these little tangents, and he breaks down in fits of laughter. It's hilarious because he can't control them. Once he goes, he just goes. It's basically two families playing against each other to have chance to win these amazing prizes. They have a round where they bring in nanas. It's basically a group of old ladies, and they've got to try and describe everyday things, everyday items, everyday events, and to the families, and they've got to buzz in when they get what it is, but it never goes well. It's hilarious. Check it out. Keep in the Family, ITV. My seventh show, which the series has ended on this, but it is A League of Their Own by Sky One. It is amazing. It is presented by James Corden, who is now in America, the lucky so-and-so, and the team captains are Jeremy Redknapp for the red team and Freddie Flintoff for the blue team, and the blue team have a regular panellist, which is Jack Whitehall. The red team doesn't have a regular panellist, which I'm not quite sure why, but no, never mind. And it's supposed to be a sports quiz, which they do have sports people on, but I'll call it sports-based tomfoolery. There you go. That's how you can class A League of Their Own. That's the perfect description. If you like a lot of mucking about and a little bit of sport, perfect for you. A League of Their Own, Sky One. Check it out. My eighth show is The Last Leg by Channel 4. What a show that is. Basically, it is called The Last Leg because two of the presenters, which are the main presenter, Adam Hills, and one of the co-presenters, Alex Brooker, have got one leg. That means they're on the last leg. And basically they talk about the news, what's happened that week, and they make fun out of it, and they have guests on and ask them what they think of the news that week, and they share it out to the general public with the hashtag is it okay, and ask what you think should have been in the news this week. And it's very funny, quite educational, and I love it. It's in its 6th series, and I hope it doesn't get cancelled anytime soon. It's brilliant. The Last Leg, Channel 4, brilliant. My 9th show is Dave Gorman, Modern Life is Goodish. Now this is quite difficult to explain on video, but it's basically Dave Gorman, a PowerPoint presentation, and his mind. I'll go with that because he goes on a tangent for about 30 minutes, going through this PowerPoint presentation. It always links up in the end, and basically if you watched it you'll understand, and it's brilliant, and it's good, and it's made by Dave, and I urge you to check it out because I can't really explain it, but once you've watched it you'll understand. Dave, Modern Life is Goodish. And my final show is Alan Davies, As Yet Untitled, also by Dave. I'm sure you can see a pattern in what's going on with these TV shows, but As Yet Untitled is basically Alan Davies has 4 of his friends on. They sit down, tell different anecdotes about each other, and at the very funny anecdotes I might add, and at the end of it all they've got to come out with a title based on the anecdotes which have been told, and it's hilarious. It's a calming show, it's not, and it's a good show when you just want to sit down, chill out, have a little bit of a laugh, and just get to know some of your favourite comedians really. Anyway, that was Alan Davies As Yet Untitled, and that is created by Dave. Anyway, I think that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed that, YouTubers, and if you want to like it you can give me a thumbs up. And if you would, and I wonder what your favourite TV shows are. If you'd like to let me know, just comment them down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, YouTubers. I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye, YouTubers.